Hey yo, what's up everybody? My name is Kev Jones and this is We Need to Talk. Yeah, we had a good talk, a good vibe, and a good line, Little drinks, little vibes, little energy. Actually, little drinks, big vibes, big energy. One love. Always a pleasure being here.
Click! Because in my head as I was working out, I cannot be fat.
We take money here.
Cut the cameras, dead ass.
Hello? Oh my goodness, you'll never believe this.
What? Nah, you kidding.
Nah, girl, we need to talk.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of We Need to Talk. As you can see, we have drinks in our hands because Kev is already up on a level and we're meeting him on a set level because friends don't let friends be intoxicated alone.
Drink responsibly. I don't.
Can't talk about food.
Yeah, cannot.
Cheers! This is apple juice.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Apple.
I can really taste the apple. Ooh. Yeah.
Lots of cinnamon.
Yeah. No.
Cinnamon, the winner man.
Did you know they changed the cinnamon guy from Apple Jacks? It's very depressing. He was all Jamaican. He's not Jamaican anymore. Give me your phone.
So what year?
Give me your phone. It's depressing.
He's not Jamaican no more.
He's not.
He's
He
not
was
he's not a reggae man.
Remember he used to be
Cinnamon, the winner man. And he's always look high and he's walking with little Jamaica.
Is it correctly? All the way?
What happened? What?
Okay, so definitely alright for now.
In every bowl of Kellogg's Apple Jack cereal, the taste of cinnamon.
This is winner, man.
A cinnamony tasting.
See, that ad is exactly why you choose it, right? Because no Jamaican cinnamon stick would have never be no apple. Just. Yeah, cinnamon. Nah, you understand that?
Hold on. Apple Jacks.
What are you there? I don't know this you.
Who's this kid?
Dreadlocks. What a Rasta family. Who are you here? Man look like in that uptown school. I don't know this youth. Only need for bringing back.
Yeah.
The original man. We don't know what this.
Yo, a kind of spiceless cinnamon stick that, bro. Yeah.
No.
That's not a cinnamon stick, that's a Marby back, bro.
Yeah, it is. It literally isn't cinnamon.
It's not cinnamon.
He went to school, he got a doctorate, and now he's just cinnamon.
Nah,
it does seem
he fall to Babylon.
Man, gentrify.
It's all against. You understand? Babylon take away the cinnamon from the winner man, them, you understand? That's all going on right now. Yeah. Babylon, so we have to take the spice out there.
Long live cinnamon man.
You can't do that. We can't take this spice out of Berlin.
We can't do that, but the man do it to them people over there.
Go salt.
In over in
But then it
Nakario
doesn't
place.
taste like anything.
Just like cereal.
Apparently, some not our color people really struggle to consume spices. Like it's hot for them.
Yes,
And it's just regular spices.
Same for me though.
I had Easter lunch with some of the others once, and I didn't think you could ruin ham.
Ham?
Mm-hmm.
Did they just take it out and serve it?
I just feel like they just put it in the oven.
Okay.
They were just like, it's a ham, there's an oven, plop. Because I was like, I saw the ham, like the mashed potatoes and the corn. When I tell you corn straight out the can,
Perfect.
cool mashed potatoes.
It's probably fried mashed potatoes. I love a fried mashed potato. Don't get me wrong.
No.
Like,
There was one thing that I did not touch. Because they heard I was coming and they tried to make collard greens.
wow. What the hell they would have done that?
They didn't make grits too.
Grits are disgusting. Fight me on that in the comments.
Yeah. Grits are disgusting. I would have left if they had made grits because
It's
like
nasty.
I don't like soul food grits. So whitey grits. Mm-mm. The collard greens look deceased already. Looked like Thanksgiving was last year, and they just
Put it in your freezer.
they had a black
and
friend who
then they
made
brought
it.
it back
And they brought it out.
Yeah, Black Friday
It's
sale.
like, Sally, we're having a nigger over. Bring out the collard greens. Remember Bubba J left it last year? Yeah, nah.
When does that actually sound like a scenario that would happen? That's crazy. I hope that people don't watch you say that because they'll be very upset.
We can put that in Google.
Sorry to you, Sally.
It's alright. You know what happened? Like recently, you know,
Did Sally die?
Hmm?
Did Sally die?
Nah. Big up Sally. Big up Sally.
Big up Sally, wherever you are.
Sally me today. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright. One of my eyelashes decided right now that in my eyes. You know, I just want to bring up the point. I don't even know what we're talking about right now. But
You were about to tell us a story about what happened to Sally Mae.
I don't know what happened to Sally Mae. Sally Mae good. Right? But I want to know why eyelashes is decided, right? You are supposed to keep things out of my eye, right? But the only thing that is good in my eye is my
Yes,
eyelashes. Like,
I wish I could say the same.
But I think eyelashes are.
I had to take off my sunglasses right now and handle this scene here right now. So you will start to see tears like this rolling on my eye, and then, or they hit me a thumbnail like, you know, Kev moves the tears. And then, I don't know, eyelash, right? Straight up.
Eyelashes might just be a product of Babylon. It might just be a Babylonian system thing. It might just be.
So you know what is baffling?
Powers that be.
Yeah, it's baffling. Why girls already have eyelashes and then decide, I need more?
Some people don't have to hear, like you see, right? My eyebrows currently clock me on my eyebrows. I had to draw some eyebrows because I was blessed or cursed, whichever way you see it, with very, very sparse eyebrows.
I mean,
Shout out to moms. She did that.
you know, if Jal was like, you don't really need bushy foreheads, it could be cool. And you just need a little bit of it, because that's what your face needs, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he was like, nah, God, you're wrong.
I'm not telling him that he's wrong, accentuating what he's already given me. It's the people that's overdo the eyelashes that's he putting on.
Yeah, why you have to lasso
Everything.
fan on your face? It's just,
Some people
yeah,
can't
I'm a
even
big
shut
fan
their
of
eyes.
be in the club,
Yeah.
you know? And in a real basement session, and it's sweaty, and I have the
It's
big
just
box on, and that's
feeling.
just... It's like,
You ever see the bite from cars though? The eyelashes?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that was cute.
Oh,
I was in Syracuse, New York, right? And I've seen people put eyelashes on cars. I've seen people put the fucking antlers and all them things, right? I saw a Volkswagen Bug with a mohawk. I got, what's my
that's cool. Pink.
Love that.
It was orange.
Ooh, close.
I love that. You were close. I love that. You were close.
Because it was me, it was going to be bright pink.
The
Yeah.
fluorescent thing.
It wasn't enough to have a mohawk. It needed to be a standout color.
Has to be. Yeah, has to be.
Well, alright, wasn't enough that it had to be orange. It had to have something else. Because if you let them buy it first as orange,
Mm-hmm.
then put on the mohawk. And not the other way.
Yeah, they definitely...
If you let them see an orange, the kicker was like, yeah, that's me.
I think
But
the
is it
mohawk was
enough?
orange. What, the car?
The car was orange.
So what color was the mohawk?
Mohawk was like blonde.
That's crazy.
I was
Crazy
like,
work.
before the end of this podcast, it might end up being a callback. But right now I'm still fighting the eyelashes, so I'm using my left eye to look for the car. I'm trying to look for the right eye. You know?
Yeah, would you like to wash your face?
Nah. Okay.
You just like-
Yeah.
Like mine.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that. Look at God. Eyelash cleared. Crisis over.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Talk about the song that you just dropped.
Oh, alright. So, Floating was a song that I originally dropped. No, this is a couple years ago. Probably like 2021. And then last summer, me and my boy Luther from New York, we did a I'm a Piano remix to it. It was just kind of sitting there. And then one morning, Day and I were just listening to the stuff that we did, and it played, and we were like, oh, this real hard. We got dressed and we got in the car, and we went and shot the video, visualized it right immediately. And it was like, yeah, we're going to put this out. So, yeah.
This is the segment called Genius Lyrics, Timur Edition. Timur. So, we're going to go through your lyrics of your songs, and we're going to go verse by verse, and you're going to tell us what it's about. Okay? Is it on here yet? Is it on here yet? Do better. Do better. Yeah. Do better. I like how every single time he comes here, I'm just like, where's the music? Where is it? But I will say, I'm going to gas myself up and I'm going to pretend that I'm the one that inspired you to drop floating because I pushed you and I gave you shit last time and I said, where is it music? And then said drop. You know? So it's me. Has absolutely nothing to do with me, but it is me.
Yeah, so because of that, we're going to play some unreleased on the podcast.
How better than?
Excited!
Yeah, like way better than.
So you're going to play
Just
some...
type in floating though, but we'll still go through. Genius lyrics.
You're going to play some unreleased. Where do we go? Alright, we'll go here. There's a collab with me and an artist from Tobago called Zav. We did this a couple months ago.
I've had dark days, I've had hard days, but I still can smile. I know heartbreak from friends and family, but I'm still alright. I'm still alright. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still alright. I'm still alright. Yeah. Yes, I'm still alright. As sure as the sunrise leaves in the morning, some blessing that must shine on me. And I know as long as I follow my darling, Chacha will provide them for me. Not just praying, not just hoping, I've been working every day. Don't not see the process, them just only see the pay. Never seen no messages when I was on my face. Airplanes are in the sky. I need your light, so let it shine. Fireflies are in the sky. I feel your light right by my side.
Yeah. You get that way too much.
You give away a lot already, but thank you so much for that exclusive. So, what's the vibes behind that?
That one is called Still Alright, and it's a callback to a song I had on Galifestation 1 called Alright. So this is Galifestation 2, so it's just Still Alright. Some of y'all after Galifestation 1 going to the boy out of here, but I'm still alright, you know? So, and I try to put a couple records on each project. But for Galifestation 1, it was one song that was like a deep cut, you know, the more, or for just the vibes on them kind of thing, and actually say some shit, you know what I'm saying? So that was alright. So now Still Alright. I get to collaborate with Sam because he was here at Carrie Festa. And funny enough, I was in Trinidad, he was in Tobago the whole time, and we didn't get to link. We were talking on Instagram for years. We met up in Barbados at Carrie Festa and got to do the collaboration. So that was a vibe. And, you know, we just sat down in the studio and was reasoning and we was talking about our lives and like how the people in our lives either supported us or didn't support us in certain times. And that kind of inspired just being like, you know, but we still alright. Like, you know, we could have used a little help, but we still alright. Yeah, we're good. So that's just the premise. And I said, I said a line in it where I said, them not see the process, them is only see the pay. You know? A lot of people don't see the work, the late nights, 10 toes down in mud, and you're really working hard to get, but they see when you get the accolades and placements and the awards, and when you're outside performing, and your jewelry and whatever it is, you get through it, and they see you not be man, they're like, yeah, boy, he feel you better than people. I mean, see you, and they was walking, catching the bus. Yeah, so I'm walking through the rain to reach in the studio, or whatever you had to do now. So a lot of people is focused on the payoff that people get, and they don't really say, all right, how it is that this man get from point A to point B, like how he was actually able to get from, small island from St. Vincent and make it to a place where, people all over the world is listening to his music and that kind of vibe. Like, people just be like, yeah, boy, he's really up there. And it's like, no, like, I work real hard for real years into getting somewhere, and I still looking to get other places now. Like, I not really where I think we could go. So, I feel like it's important to just play the work. Trust the process. Sometimes I just want the process. No, I trust in it. No, I just be like, yo, process. I trusted you, bro. Like, I trusted you because it look a
little shaky. The process look a little shaky sometimes.
Process.
Telling me, man. Could you, like, hurry
you
up?
have process behind the wheel and process looking back at you and they're like, yeah, boy. You like cross, bro. Like,
chill, dog.
Trusted you right now because you like,
Hurry up.
sometimes processes boss past the exit. You're like, oh, that's not what we've been processed. Sorry about. Shit.
Yeah, process be on a different vibe. Process be on a different vibe.
It's a cool dude, yeah. When process get you to your position,
yeah,
it is be good. You gotta trust the process, I'm not serious with it.
Process at the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it is. People waiting for Jesus to take the wheel. Process how to take the wheel. Yeah, that's fine.
So what's happening when it crash? What's happening when process crash?
When process crash,
Right.
that means that was definitely where you were supposed to be going. You understand? Because process need to have direction in the front seat. You understand? Sometimes processes be driving and you just try to be navigating. That when it just crash. You understand? Direction had to be in the front seat. The process, like my bro, take a left in 400 meters. You understand? Bus a right up there. You understand? Sometimes process might see right. If that traffic up that road by direction, you got the bus a left and go so and come back, or we come back on the road. All the time you have to be in the back seat, like, alright, we'll be good. We say, when you get up in that front seat and you stick your head in the middle, like when we're going to reach all there, take things and you start to distract process and direction. Then thing get a little bit chaotic now because process had any answer and direction trying to tell you had to be in this lane because you need to turn, process take a late turn and somebody hit you any side there. So you in the back like, oh yeah, what we doing? Trust the process, relax yourself. So be an iPad kid in the back seat, yes. So children just barely ask the questions when they go in places unless they know exactly where they're going. And they're impatient. A lot of times like somebody just crash. We reach, I need, Let process do the thing. Let direction do the thing. I should have let the GPS do the thing on my way here.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
he didn't know how to get to.
As if you haven't been here before.
Yeah, but I was brought here before, you understand?
You're right.
It have a level of switch off and my brain is switch off when I'm in a passenger seat, eh? Because as an artist, I've been driven a lot. Most of the times in a driven place, you gotta think about what you're gonna do when you reach there. So you're really thinking about how you're getting there. Because somebody getting in there and back, that's like trusting the process. So the last time I trust the process, I reached. This time
you was the process.
I was the process and direction. So
Okay, time for rapid fire. I shouldn't have changed it up, but whatever.
fuck it. Alright. That one forward. No? Alright, bow.
A person can't write, yeah.
If you could master one skill instantly, what would it be?
Golf.
That can't count. That's a couple. Because you're already good at golf.
Yeah, but like I'm not master. Like if I could get to the point where I could get a handicap at the point where the PGA see me and be like, yo, yeah, he could play. And I could go to PGA Open and play some golf for like 3.3 million. Immediately. God. Whatever had to ask me where is the music, I'd be like Rihanna out there. And the message would be like, Kev, songs I happy. Whoop.
Rihanna is in fact living her best life.
Exactly.
Like,
and Kev Jones wins the US
You're never getting music.
Me get my green jacket from the Masters, bro. Like, what? And that's how. After like I get to like about 20 to 30 million, I'll probably come back and sing some music just to talk my shit. Really and truly, like, for no other purpose than to talk my shit. 'Cause I know I could go and play 18 hole and win another 3.3 more. Like, so I got my handicap low enough and I start to play in the minors. Oh my god. You understand? They high up on the rank, there's more money you get, bro. Niggas like, you gotta be Vibes Cartel to make a 1.7 million in one day, or a golfer. You understand? A man like, boy, that man went from 5th to 6th. That's 1.7 million off his prize money. You're wondering how much is his actual prize money if he could lose 1.7 million in a place, now, dog. I'm master the fuck out of golf. Yeah, that's right.
You bet at least 72.
I play 960. Yeah, fine.
Would you ever become a Rihanna though? Like, become a business mogul off of music. So have your music career, get successful, and then never look back.
No, I love music too much. I just had to make music as much as possible. So,
what are your thoughts on the fact that she will never look back?
I don't know if she will never look back.
She's never looking back.
I don't know. Like, I'm a person who have a little bit of hope in, one day.
Just keeps getting pregnant. She said, baby,
one day,
baby, makeup, baby, lingerie, baby.
Yeah, handle business because he was good. On the business side of things, right? I don't think music was as lucrative for her because she wasn't her own writer. She was on a label. So you're making her money, right? As Fenty, you're making your money. You understand? So if I were in her position after a certain amount of time, of course I was looking to weigh my own damn bag and live my life and be in a position where nobody could tell me what to weigh and when I could go outside and what to say and all that dumb shit. Like, of course. Like, I would want to chill. Like, it is get strenuous after a while. We see the glitter and the glamour, we hear the music, and we think like, yeah, what this is the like that's not reflecting life. Tour life is stressful.
But people don't care about that.
When you have to be back and forth, when you have back-to-back shows in different cities and there's you off the stage and you gotta get either on your tour bus to drive to the next city or get to the airport to fly to the next city. Or get on a jet to go to the next country because done a friggin' show in Prague and you have to go friggin' Venice for a show. You just moving. You understand? At some point you wanna stop. You don't wanna see people. You have to have people around you every single day. Your manager, always your assistant, your this, your that, you understand? You can't put on your own damn clothes. You need a stylist to put on clothes for you. You understand? You can't decide today, I just want to go outside in some sweats. Yeah, somebody telling me, you're gonna have to, there'll be people outside taking pictures. You might wanna do your makeup. You sure you don't want me to go to the supermarket? You just want to be normal. So, yeah, at some point, I just want to wake up in the morning, go and play some damn golf, come back home, and if I decide to write a song in my house, I do it, and I send it to somebody younger and more able-bodied than me. They sing that.
So you would never do the tour life?
Yeah, I'll do tour life, of course. Like, I've done tour life as a back vocalist. And I've done a little bit of tour when I was doing soca, but I want to do full tour life and all that stuff. But I know for a fact at a point in my life, I also want to done that. I want to enjoy my money. I want to relax with my family. Yeah,
So what do you think about like some of the older stars of yesteryear and they coming back out and doing tours or stuff? What do you think? What do you think of that?
Backstreet Boys, The Sphere.
yeah. One out of two things. One, nostalgia is great. So it's always good to come out and give your OG fans what they're missing, especially when you had a legacy and people listening to your music. Plus, because of TikTok and other streaming platforms, a lot of these artists and bands coming back because they busting on TikTok. And then these kids is like, who's these people? And then your parents had to be like, oh, this is Backstreet Boys, this is that. So you're cool again, they come out. Right? In other instances, man running out of money. Yeah, let's put a revamp in this thing. Like, put some new fire on this so we can make some bread. Cause we've been living lavish for years.
To be
and now we're getting
fair,
thin.
Backstreet Boys never had.
I mean, some of them was in slave contracts too, so it's like...
Yeah, and 360 deals.
Yeah, some of them was in 360, so now the contract has come to term and they could finally make some money off of the thing.
Documentary? The Backstreet Boys documentary.
Nah, boy.
On their manager at the time who pretty much just took all the money and they were having platinum records.
Mm-hmm.
And they were broke. Just like TLC.
No clue what's going on.
Broke. And they were performing and just not seeing any of the money.
The same thing with NWA.
Mm-hmm. You see, artists, let me tell you something.
ADHD, Ice Cube.
You need no shiny manager. You understand? It's how one of your dogs in your camp cooking network, but not anybody else.
But sometimes it's your dog says betrayer.
Nah, you had to know your dog is a dog for real. Yeah, that's right. Anybody who betray it was never your dog. Right? So
money will change people.
You didn't know that?
Huh? Money will change people. Money is amplify people. Right? But what has happened is you don't notice traits when it's small. Right? So when a man lend you $20, right? And you take 3 days longer to get him out the 20, then you say when I give him and he get you a little thing. And you hand him back the 20 and he know, man, before they get 20,000, watch out for he going. Yeah, so it's like, we don't really look at things like that. Like, we don't look at how people operate stuff $50, $200. Like, we don't look at how people operate with small things. It doesn't even have to be money. Just like situations. You understand? I have people in my life who my things is their things, and then things, our thing. And we just function. And so I just look out for each other, just make sure everybody good. Mm-hmm. Right? That means the people I can say is my friend to the point where I say that people is my family. You understand? But a lot of people have friends. You understand? People who willing to line, who want to skylark with you. People who might want to check you if they need something to do. You understand? Convenient acquaintances. It's not even friends really. Like, you understand? If you want a hospital bed in a different country, you have a friend now when I'm call and say, hey, you're good, what you need? And find a way to your things to you. Them is the kind of people I need in your life. People who ain't, like, who don't have boundaries. When I say boundaries, it don't have a boundary to what they will do to make sure that you're good. Everybody need at least 1 or 2 people like that. But everybody doesn't want to have friends. You want 20 to 40 people in your life and you want to have a big group chat and nobody in the fucking group know each other properly. You understand? What Sally may deal with mentally, you don't friggin' know. You understand? Because all it is when you link up on a Friday night and you about to drink liquor. Or all it is work in the same place, so you see each other every day and only think all it's friends because all in the same place. Or they're forced to be in the same place. But that would never be cool if y'all just had to meet on a whim. Most of my friends in different countries, still the people who identify me and click with me, they're in different places. Right? And we will never end up in the same job, in the same school, in the same class. But I'm the most solid people in my life. I'll hop on a plane and I'll go and make sure people go over there. They'll hop on a plane and make sure I get in a certain place. You understand? So when you have people solid like that, roll with it. Roll with your friends. But people just get a little hype and a little fame and then they just think, yeah, boy, my friends ain't good enough to handle me. And then they want to go and look to this big shiny man who say, you know, I can make you a star, man. Yeah, I have the connects. And then they go on and run, and they had nice, you end up in a fucking 360 and you don't have no money in 10 years. You had nothing, you're famous and broke.
Yeah, yes.
So my question is, know that you, people look at the destination, so you know you get to a certain point, right? Where you got to a certain place. How you know people that you know meet on that level of friendship? Like, this body is a actually good friend, or this body that's trying to use me? Like, how you know where to differentiate? Know that you did at this level.
To be honest, and it's just, you know, people just have to stay at a little arm's length. You know what I'm saying? The people who I call my friends and I hold close, I know them 7 years, 10 years, you know, down the line. And we actually been choosing. And it's only people coming around and they're showing the ability to be solid. But life has a tendency to throw circumstances and situations around in my life to see if people solid or not. So I just, again, trust the process, trust the universe. Like, yes, I end up meeting some great people and some very disgusting people along the way, but you can't really disgusting people buy it from meeting the excellent people now. Because networking is amazing. But you also have to know how to differentiate people in your life by levels. To have acquaintances, to have hosts, especially in the creative industry. A lot of people don't know how to differentiate friends from co-workers. Right?
Yeah.
Just because me and you just make music and we just be in the studio all the time, that don't mean that we're friends. Sometimes that develop into a friendship. But we're co-workers. Right? So when I start blurring the line between who's your co-worker and your acquaintance and your friend, and your close friend, some people just be like, oh, this is my best friend. What happened in your life for that person to show you that I'm really your best friend? You know what I'm saying? So you could call that person your best friend. You ever nearly dead around this person? You understand? Like, you ever was really in a dire situation when you needed somebody and this person actually showed up. You can't not type just so. You gotta go through years before I could say, like, yeah, this is my best friend and my family. You understand? And it don't even have to be years, it just have to be things, situations. Like, cause some people, you know them for 3 to 4 years, you know them for 1 year, 2 years, and they're solid. You understand? You meet them and they're solid. Right? So you just gotta watch the circumstances, you gotta watch how people function in certain situations, you understand? If people are wrong and it's like, let me say you go into the bar with a group of men, you understand? If every week Paul and Peter only drinking drinks and only are wrong when it's had drinks to drink. And the week you say, well, fellas, boy, I don't boy, me have drinks to buy. Look and see who's still lying. You understand? Sometimes you have it in your pocket, you know.
Yeah.
But just be like, boy, go, I don't really have it right now, but you know, like things rough. See what you see. If a boy say, well, boy, we gotta look to stay, you know. That's how the front from somebody being like, boy, don't worry about that, boy, you good, come, here we go. You understand? And it's not just, that's just an example of a situation, but it's about people being solid in your life. So I just like people to go through the areas because I meet some people they can act real good. Some people need to go to LA. Like, they're misusing their skills. Some people just pretend to be solid for a good amount of time. But what is happening is the universe just send a little something, swoop, look, hold up. Let me see what happened there. And then they just twist the little ankle and go show you yourself. So you just have to stay in alignment with yourself too. And understand like who you are and your values and your boundaries and that kind of thing. And once you connect with yourself and you become like, you know, you gotta become your own best friend. You gotta love yourself to a certain extent for then your aura and your energy to start protecting you from anything that's less than what you give in yourself.
Shout out all fake friends. Yeah.
You ain't shouting about fire. Eternal flames.
Thanks for having us, bro.
Eternal flames, not eternal flames.
I'll see this one here. Hopefully I can read this one. Morning person on night out for sure. But as of recently, you know, as I get older, I'm kind of leaning into my uncle era. So the 5 o'clock in the morning things happen to be a thing now. When I get up early in the morning, I can't go back to sleep. Chill me, I had to get up, I had to, you know, straighten up some new something, find something to do in the morning time. I think I'm really leaning into my uncle era right now. But naturally, I'm a night out. I like 10 p.m. to 5 a.m.
But you don't think like golf helps shaping you to be more a morning person?
Yeah, because I cannot tell you much things I will willingly do 7 o'clock in the morning. You understand? But there are times where I show up to the golf course and they're not ready. I'm like, hello. Like, I try to go on the range and they're like, ooh, could you get us out? I'm like, what? Oh, wait, sorry. I'll just be on the putting green over here. I'm kidding. Yeah.
I'm a neither.
You're a neither?
Yes, I hate that question because I like to sleep all the time, always. I like to go to bed early. I like to sleep in. I don't want to be awake for either the night or the morning. Catch me during the day and I'm still taking a nap. So we're not night owling or good morning-ing.
Yeah, so I think
maybe I just don't like life. Because I like to sleep all the time.
To me, it depends on how employed I am. Right? The more employed I am, the more the morning person I am.
I got work to
The
do.
more unemployed I am.
The more night owl you were.
Back to the original setting, you know?
I'm the completely opposite, right? For my short stints of employment, when I'm employed, I'm not a morning person.
Oh, because you're dreading waking up.
Because I have to get up, I have to get dressed, and I have to go outside and encounter society.
You gotta wake up and be a slave.
Before 8 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
right? But most people brain ain't switch on properly yet. You see early morning traffic and done decisions on the road, they go hand in hand like they are best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like when people make stupid decisions on the road. That is grind my gears.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have a set destination, I have to be before 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not a morning person. You understand? I will roll my window down and cuss you before 8 o'clock in the morning if you do some stupid. I promise.
I'll roll down my window and cuss you at any time.
Nah.
Catch these hands.
I
Not really.
just cuss people with the window up these days. People have guns. You know?
True.
Yeah, guns is the thing that exists.
Wait, you got a fast car?
You got a fast car. And that's all I was saying just in case you got copyright.
Yeah. If you got a fast car, just go for
Some reason, right?
gas pedal.
I believe bullets faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what can happen?
You going away quickly and a bullet hitting your back tire is detrimental
Exactly.
for all in all, you know.
Just talk about traffic.
It
Yeah,
hit
so
him.
What we doing? We driving.
It hit
You can't
him.
really say what?
Yeah. If I'm on the highway,
Yeah, just
if I'm on the highway,
Shoulder.
shoulder.
If you
First
not
shot
on the
fire, I
highway.
have
If I'm not on the highway
after the
sidewalk,
first shot fire, I have an excuse to pour on my hazards and get to the shoulder with danger. But
Yeah.
that I would not-
the police can't tell you nothing.
you understand?
Yes, they can.
If I am in,
They can say,
Fear of
excuse me,
my
what are
life.
you doing? I'm like, somebody
Mhm.
shot on me on the road. And I was
they
like,
call
the
arrest that
description,
person.
listen,
Yeah, but you also putting others in danger.
Okay, so
listen,
here too.
hazards on my phone going,
Here too. So when they decide to pull
somebody
out,
please help me.
see, I be doing that. They decide to pull out the pew pew. Okay,
Pew pew.
and then I will say, I press the horn, I ain't going on with my business, and I just be like, it was an emergency. And they'll be like, okay.
No more explanation. That's just enough.
I got eyewitnesses. Pew pews are loud.
Question.
They're loud.
Listen, I'm gonna be such a professional snitch at anybody shoot on me in traffic. Listen, the police gonna know the caliber, the gun, the color, your car, the make and model, your number
Everything.
plate. Listen.
Everything. I describe you to a T.
Yeah, so listen.
Snitching.
They're gonna stop you.
Listen.
We don't need any more information. This person was wearing this
I
shirt.
want to do those.
Let me tell you.
They got a stain on their left tooth.
Officer, he was on a gray Suzuki Swift RS hybrid.
Yeah, we know everything.
Yeah. He had aftermarket wheels. And he had one of those, you know, the art that was be doing on the color. I don't understand as officer, but they just be doing it. No, he had the art, he had the anime art on it. I promise, right? Now, after I told him where to move his mom's parts to, right? He produced a 9mm pistol. I think it was a Glock, or as they call it, G-Lock.
Mhm.
Right, officer? It was a Glock 40.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then his passenger decided that he was going to take out the AR-15 and chamber and 7.62 by 36. He had two clips they were taped together. He's wearing a blue shirt, black pants. He had on a Casio watch.
Cause see everything. Everything.
Yeah, a Casio watch. Some earrings that look like they come from Temu. And one of them trucker hats that everybody have. You know the one I'm talking about, because I don't remember the name. But you know the one I'm talking about.
Right.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and the driver had on a white vest.
Details.
Voice
Yeah.
leader.
Now, I had the point to my left, right, not on violence. Like, if you violate me, I snitch on. I'm telling the police I'm an upstanding member of society. I'm not on crime in any way, shape, or form, so I'm not afraid to walk in the police station. You understand? The last time I was in same business, some men embraced me on some bullshit. After the situation, I walked straight to the police station. And I gave the police their government name. That's right. I don't know no gangster shit out there. We ain't saying for nobody. I'm going to talk to the cops. You understand? First name, last name, first name, last name, and first name, last name. Have this that belongs to me. This was the situation. This is what happens. These are their addresses. You understand? So how you gonna violate me and you still live in the same place as you was living when you was growing up? Because I'll tell the police where your mom's lived, bro. Like, what? Niggas afraid to make reports. I will make a statement.
Immediately.
I learned fast from Tia. He was just like, I'm too fresh to fight. Somebody go and call security. You know, that's like,
call security, call the police, call the powers that be. It's not me. You understand? I like that face. People tell me I have a nice nose. I want to keep that nice. And I do not like. I don't know if anybody here like bullets, but I don't like that.
Actually, funny enough, my doctor told me that I am allergic to getting stabbed and shot. Like you said, I just break out in death apparently.
Yeah.
And so I was warned to stay away from like fumes and
I'm trying to catch that. That's a serious one.
Yeah,
I was on COVID-19. I don't want that.
Yeah, but
That's all.
Man, we're gonna call this thinking.
yeah.
I just want to interject here and say I'm happy that this podcast is go along with my ADHD. Because to be very honest, I don't know where this point started.
Yep.
But we're here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We have the same brain cells.
All right.
We all sharing true.
We're all sharing three.
Yeah, I don't have any at the moment.
Hey, let's keep on us flowing around somewhere. And one person is
Introvert or extrovert? I'm definitely an introvert, right? Like, I promised earlier that after this podcast and my session tonight, I'm gonna need to, like, not talk for at least 12 hours.
Yeah.
I know you feel.
Like, I'm gonna be real honest. Like, half an hour before this podcast, I was like, wait, I come into the podcast today. I'll go outside and talk. And I can't, you know? Because I'm a man of my word, but I'm an introvert. And, you know, me 5 years ago would have called and cancelled. I be real honest. Like, I just,
Me too.
You know? I
The rain
realized,
said this morning and I said, if this
Nah, you
keep
see-
the same vibe, maybe not, you know. Maybe not.
Now, you see, today I learned that golf is changing me as a human being because I woke up and I saw dark clouds and I still went to BGC this morning and I told them at the front desk, I was like, I was hoping to get rained up. And they was like, well, good luck. And I went down there and I did not get rained up and them clouds was looking dangerous this morning. And anything
That's
else I
something.
had to do this morning, I was probably going to tell them, nah, all the clouds in the sky, would you look at that? That is unfortunate. You know, my car can't get wet.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Bare minimum changes in the atmosphere that just got you like, well,
Yeah,
this
nah.
that one.
So, you know.
But my favorite thing is cancelled plans.
Yep.
That is my
100%.
favorite thing in the world. Like, that is how I'm mentally prepare myself to go out and be around people.
So, alright.
Question, Met flies just
Yeah, so
So, question. You got a show to do, right? And the introvertedness coming out. How you deal with it?
You see, I like performing.
You got to
So-
interact with people when you performing?
Yeah, I don't. I had to interact with my team and probably somebody. Like, depending on the performance, I probably don't even have to talk to anybody I don't want to talk to. And then, outside of that, by the time you go and perform and the adrenaline rush and thing, when you come off, then people just want to talk to you and you just want to talk to people too, because you feel pumped, you feel like high, it's be like a high after the performance. So after the performance, I'm a social butterfly for all of like 20 minutes. And then I'm heading to wherever the vehicle is parked and we,
Deuces.
peace out. Like, I rarely ever like hang out after I perform anyway. It's just be like, oh yeah, pick up everybody with a little picture or whatever they see in the school, and then my people know, like, look, if I head to the car, we are gone. I remember my friends was mad at me one time because I opened for popcorn and they wanted to see popcorn and I done perform, and I was like, alright guys, end of the show. We're going over there. I was like, you wanted to see popcorn? I was like, well, I can stay on the popcorn if I want. I don't. Like, I've seen it multiple times this year. Like,
The only popcorn is one that you making at home,
I
right? But
wasn't
you
even-
self no
listen,
curl up.
I wasn't even making popcorn. And there was all that point. Like, the popping of corn was too much noise at that point. I just wanted silence on my bed. Like,
Isolation is great.
mhm.
It's nice.
And there are people who know just like, if you call my phone a couple times and I don't answer, I just don't feel like talking to human beings. Like, some people might show up, but like,
Don't show up at my house. Don't do that.
yeah,
Don't ever do that.
like,
I
Right
will
now-
pretend I don't hear you.
right now it's possible to show up, you know, because it's not just me. To have somebody else to talk to. But, you know,
Even still, do not show up at my
there,
house.
there is a reason why I need to be extremely wealthy in life. You understand? Because you need to be at my gate and not be able to tell if I'm home or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta drive for at least 15 minutes to get to my front door.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And if I don't feel like opening the front gate from 15 minutes, so they are not going to. So you're just gonna be like, oh well, Kevin's not at home, and you're gonna leave, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want nobody to be able to reach my front door. And if I have neighbors within earshot of my house, I'm buying their property.
That's it.
I need this, I need all these spaces.
You want neighbors?
Nah,
Maybe not neighbors, but like not like
I want close here. Like, I want my neighbors to be so far that like you're gonna get bored driving before you see the next
So what's happening if you need a cup of sugar? What's happening then, huh?
If I had like 40 acres, you think I'll ever need a cup of sugar?
Yes.
but why if you
Bro.
have an intruder?
If I have an intruder, we have guns.
Mm.
And nobody is going to hear them die on my massive estate. I hope you like your alibi know what you was really about to be doing. But it never find you, bro. See how big this man is? I have forest cuz. What?
Yeah, that was.
And then, you know, on my front gate, straight up, if they have no intruders will be prosecuted, intruders will be shot, survivors will be shot again.
Yeah.
That's all, like, don't come over my fence, I'm gonna have security, I think, like that. I'm slightly paranoid introvert, so
Nah.
they're gonna have niggas on the perimeter, they're gonna have me on the roof, like, you know. I'm an introvert who don't mind having people around as long as you're not talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Okay.
and then when I feel like having conversations, we could akikiki and have a great time and leave me alone again. You know? And like all my friends understand that all my friends are the same people. So I have friends that will share the same space. And I wake up in the morning and I watch them and they will watch me and I will know you don't want to talk to people. I don't want to talk to people. So we are just gonna quietly maneuver around each other until one of us feel like talking. Right? And it's most likely because you need some coffee or some other substance in your life. You understand? And after you get up, you might be cheery and talk, yeah, man, because but until then, you hush your mouth, I hush my mouth. We all live in peace and harmony. Nobody needs to say anything. Like, people who just get offended if you don't tell them good morning, just kind of get to me because I don't feel like speaking. You understand?
In terms of relationships, no, I'm not saying all women, right? Let me just put out there, but the vast majority that I've seen, right? Not all of them, right? have a tendency to want to speak. I speak quite often.
Yeah.
So how do you?
I'm excellent at now. 100% wonderful listener. Plus, my relationship, we communicate openly. So if I don't feel like talking, I'm going to say it. Understand me like this. I don't feel like, you know? Because my job includes a lot of talking and just using your voice. So when I have a long day of talking to people and singing, sometimes I don't want to talk. So I'll just be like, I want to listen. Or you can just exist. So you have to have like, as an introvert, you have to have a partner who understands when to just, you know, to be and not be offended by it, just wanting to exist. Because I think some people just fight silence. And silence is great. Like, if we could just be in the same space, quiet. You can be doing separate fucking things. You want to scroll, I don't care. Like, you know, just, we could exist. We don't need to be communicated. We don't need to talk back. You know, so say something every now and again. That's fine. That's cool. So just having a partner who understands that sometimes you need to be quiet for a little bit. I always good with listening. If you want to talk, I hear a response here. It wouldn't be going through one ear, coming out the other. I will actually receive what you are saying. And if I need to comment, I will. But if I don't feel like talking, I just need to not talk. Yeah, some people can't live in silence. So,
Some people hate silence.
cause up there is be knocking them. As soon as the place get too quiet to hear, I know she did not summer.
Yeah, some people hate them more thoughts. This is unfortunate.
I'm having so much fun with myself in here.
I just did the biggest yawn. People are gonna think that I'm bored. I'm not bored, guys. I'm just sleepy.
You know? Lenny Tayo, what is this?
First thing you ever created.
First thing I ever created. So my mother told me when I was about 3 years old, we were at the doctor's office and I was singing a song and the doctor asked me, the doctor said, "That's a nice song, who taught it to you?" And I was like, "I made it up." Right? And the doctor thought I was lying. And she asked my mom, like, "Who taught him this song?" And my mother was like, "I have no clue what I was on it." So your boy was freestyling at 3 in the doctor's office. And that's like the first, that's the first time I've been told about like making up anything. So it's kind of wild. What?
What's the first thing you can remember?
First thing I could remember creating is
Yeah, almost like
just bless you. Bless you. The Lord is good. That's one more thing I realized. Yeah, small ones, big ones. That's more. Hey, yeah. Hydrate. Right. The first thing I remember creating was started recording myself when I was about 15 or so. So at that point, I would have made like some song. But yeah, around 15, I would have made like, it's probably a remix or something. I remember having a Rock City remix at the point.
Rock City bitch, Rock City
There's a moment for like,
Rock City bitch, Rock City bitch.
and then the first thing that I recorded and then shot a video for on my own and an editor and all that kind of stuff was a Moment for Like remix. Terrible video. Horrible idea. Bad sound. Like, but the confidence is what I admired looking back at it now. I'm like, you couldn't tell that guy nothing. You couldn't tell that guy that he was not stand. And that was the point. I remember that phone was taped to the wall. Like, and duct tape was touched it or something. I taped to the wall. Because no way me have a tripod. Me have no. Shut up the wall. Little Samsung.
Very ghetto.
Yeah.
I swear I'm not tired.
Get the professional. Get tired. It's alright, man. It's okay. You can make some space. You can
It's
take a
like
nap
7 o'clock.
I've been getting sleepy around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. But recently, and it's not looking good for like my night owl claim. Cause I really just want to be like, yeah, we could just, be chill. It's after 8 and 9. I understand why old people used to watch the news from 7 to 8 and then disappear.
Yes.
Like,
that's the end of the day. What else you want to do?
I really thought, adults used to be somewhere doing something very important after the news. Then used to be going to bed. Like, I used to be wishing that I could grow up so I could stay up and do important things after news. But it's just so
I just love to see my bed. I just love
since
when I'm done.
Since I turned 30, I just have like a nap alarm. Like, I don't always take this nap because I don't always have the ability or the luxury to take nap. Right? But from like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, my body just hooked me a little. You wake up a while now, bro.
Take a little one.
Sure, you don't want to
a little sleep.
yeah. Well, especially if I do some extra things.
That is literally my nap time.
Like, I went out this morning. I went to golf. Then I had to go to St. James to pick up some. Then I had to go to Skyhorn to run some errands. And I went back, and I literally just sat down and stared out the window for like a bit half an hour. Like my body was in power saving mode. Like I intended to do so many things during that time. And then I realized, like, okay, it was coming towards podcast time, and I did nothing and I said I was gonna do. So I just gonna take a shower and get ready to go to this podcast. It's like my body was like, nah, I'm not on anything else you're gonna do right now. Like the morning was good.
I agree. Well, we could do
Like,
today.
if you want to do anything else, you could take a nap, bro. But I know if I had only lied down in my bed or you wasn't seeing me, excuse me, I would have had a message early in the morning with an apology. Like, guys, I'm not waking up here.
Yeah, dude, you not catch me. You're not catch me.
Yeah, sleep is how to take me too, because if I know I sleepy, I just fight that.
You ever just wake up from a nap and it's the next day and you just don't know what happened?
Yeah.
It's because so foolish.
At one point, I can't remember, this was recently too, like, I went to bed at like, I fell asleep at like 6:30 in the afternoon, and I woke up at like 7 o'clock in the afternoon, and I thought I missed real things. I was like, nah, like, first of all, I didn't know where I was. Right?
Why is that always the first thing?
Because by the time what was going on with me, right? The bed was new. So that confused me. Right, so I get up like, whose bed am I in? Right? Because of my relationship status, that'll be a terrible look. Right? So I was like, what the hell was going on? Right? Look around after, and I was like, okay, alright, I know I am. This bed happened yesterday. Real comfortable, but shit. And I was like, wait, what date is? Them times when you wake up and you feel like you missed the school bus, but you haven't been to school in years. Right. So now I get up, like, I feel like I have something to do that I'm late for. I have nothing to do. Right? But the intention was thinking about like probably like 9 p.m. or something like that. So to see sun outside was also very confusing. Because you see what happened was I fall asleep at 6:30. And when I wake up, I looked at my phone and it said 7:30. So it was like, alright, cool, hour nap, I feel refreshed. Sun.
Vitalize.
Nah.
That look 13 hours for Dupe.
Was like,
Yeah.
it's a lovely place. Lovely. It's crazy.
I can name this, I can title this something like crazy. Like, I slept so long, I thought I cheated, or I woke up in a different bed. Don't worry, I'm gonna warn you, and then you can warn your girlfriend. Just so that she know the title beforehand, so that we not get in trouble.
Yeah, I think.
But yeah, your title is some garbage like that. I woke up in the wrong bed, guys.
New bed, do this.
Yeah.
I think this should be Kev's ADHD Chronicles.
Yeah, she ain't so bad.
I look into it.
I mean, isn't it?
What I would say is I'm a topic DJ, right? You know? It's like, it's not really ADHD, it's just topic DJ.
Remix.
But the remix is always happening.
Always happening, right? No, but that's a crazy thing about me. I just be listening to people's songs and writing those simultaneously. I just be like, yeah, this song real hard right there. Like, if they had just do this, it would be real cool.
Why do you do it on TikTok?
You see, I just try to switch it off. Because sometimes I just want to listen to music as a consumer. So, like, every time I hear music and my brain just starts to go like parakeet. So, what if you had played this way? Or if you had said this instead of this, I'd be like, can I just appreciate it for what it is? Like, that would be real good if my brain would just let me enjoy this here song without trying to add or take away from it. So that's a little part of the music ADHD. That would be kind of like, whoa. Or like, I can't enjoy certain live concerts because my brain just see, like, I just see all the mistakes and hear all the mistakes.
That was wrong. Run it back.
Yeah, like,
that was the wrong key.
Like everybody's be like, yeah, it's be like he frustrated that keyboard is right now because that keyboard is not playing.
They always do that though. I feel like it's always the keyboardist because they can't hear themselves, and then you'll just like if you tune in, you'll just hear chung chung chung, and you'll just be like, "This is not the song. Stop it."
When I was playing music, it was always the drummer fault.
It's not the drummer.
It's one
always
of the things.
the
It's
drummer.
always, I'm telling you, it's always the keys man or the stems man.
Yes.
The drummer is always at the time and going down the road and the keys man is there. As I'm on the stage, you know, I'm performing my song and I realize, okay, I'm not hearing a particular instrument. I look back and the keyboard is at the middle of my head because like, what is so important? Like, after the show, I went and asked you if he had an emergency because now you finished playing the rest of the show, so you didn't have to leave. Like, nothing was happening. Like, couldn't wait for 5 minutes. Like, my song is 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Like, if nobody was dying, like, if you still had the keys at the end of my set, you could only play and answer a message already done. Like,
Well, I forget.
nah, that way some artists is just yell at the band. Or they need to get cussed. Shout out to all the good and professional musicians who don't stress artists out. And the engineers who just mix this stage properly so we can all hear ourselves. Fabulous bike life. If we picked up the audio, if we didn't. Right. ADHD. Adhood.
I did.
And they just get distracted and then he's
That's funny. You ever thought like, thinking about it, if it had like a AD 720p, is that like a ADHD? like a AD 1080p version. Like,
I feel like I had 84K.
yeah, 84K.
He's like, yeah, kid. Like,
It is the beaming, bro. Like
AD UHD. Ultra high definition. AD, that's just
like,
moving, yeah.
it's serious to the point where I just be writing like
my ADHD, I mean, Max.
that.
So, what it
I be
is.
writing like 3-4 songs simultaneously because I be in the studio. If I in the studio by myself, like if I have other people in the session, we will finish whatever the project is, right? If I'm in the studio by myself, I'm going to start a song and I'm going to work on it to a point where my brain is like, I hear the same thing. And then I'm going to open the next project and start and work on it to a point and then open the next project. And like, if that not satisfying it, I will just go to YouTube and I will freestyle on whatever beat I find. And then I will catch myself like an hour later, like I was working on this, and then I'll go back in Logic and open the first project I was working on, continue working on, and then get bored again and switch to the second project. So I either have like 3 songs finished at the end of the day or no songs finished at all.
That one called AD 3D. Things just
It's kind of freestyle.
yeah. Like all over.
Yeah, it would be like,
I laugh and mute. I laugh and mute.
Well,
So when I laugh, no sound comes out of my mouth.
oh shit, that's funny because that's like, I have to give myself a laugh. Because for years, I And it's probably extra funny. I could just look like I have an asthma attack. And then the tears will start running down my eyes. Are you okay, bro?
People there show like, come help.
Yeah.
Some.
So I have to consciously be like, okay, when something is funny, then I used to just say lol. Right? But then, like, people
You
like,
could just laugh out loud.
but I can't.
Same. I have to consciously think about laughing when I laugh in order to have a sound when I laugh.
If something is extremely funny and it just catch me off,
Can't do
no
it.
sound, I just do it.
Can't do it. I'll be rolling on the floor and nothing will be coming out.
So, is that introverted thing? That you're all so introverted that not even your laughter is allowed to be expressed with others.
Nah, I feel no, there are literally some times in my life where I just want to use my voice and my voice will be like, no.
Enough of that.
My voice will be like, you're not speaking right now. Like, I boot up enough. Like, you think I charge? You plug me in, bro. Like, no. Like, my voice is like, nah. And it's like, okay. And I thought other times when my voice is automatically turned down the volume bit. So like I would start at the audible volume and my brain would be like, listen, like you talking longer than I wanted you to talk, so just and
You see, it's not a me thing.
yeah, my
I
brain.
will literally try to be loud. Like when I'm with a group of friends, they'll just be talking and I swear I'm yelling as much as I could possibly yell. And then they'll be like, oh, we didn't hear you.
Yeah, what do you say? And in my head, I talking real loud.
Loud. Like I'm screaming at you. Like my
I
throat
remember
hurting me and thing.
I remember the first couple of times I like see back my interviews and thing. In my brain, I was like, yo, everybody, what's this scene going on? Thing. When I see my friend, yeah, my name is Captions, I felt. Because after the interview, my manager telling me, well, yeah, you had to open your mouth. And in my brain, my mouth was real open. And I said, what do you mean? I wasn't pronouncing the everybody, yeah. My name is Captions, yeah. And it's happening every day, man. I have a friend who's called me Mumbles.
Shout the mumbles.
Straight up. Because, especially if I really get into talking about something, then my speech is just gone autopilot. So it's like,
I think I've hit a level of delirious.
yeah, and then it's just fall into whichever accent I'm most comfortable in. And just go. So it might be the appropriate one. Like sometimes I'll be like, okay, I have to speak in Times New Roman. So
Standard English.
yeah, everybody wouldn't. And then I've also had to coach with so much in my life. Because I have hood friends, and I have corporate friends, and I have friends from this part, and friends from here. So I have 3 friends, Vincent friends, Lucian friends, Guyanese friends, friends from New York, friends from the UK. And I was like, yeah, I speak a little bit differently for everybody to understand me. Like, I have a brother in upstate New York. If I talk to you like I would talk to the men in Arima, he would not understand anything I say.
Don't bother. I ain't gonna say it again. After both 3 times,
Yes,
don't bother. I ain't gonna shut up.
No.
If I really just hop out like, yeah, why brother boy dog boy, is this scene by monster by talk you like king here, you know? Like, say, bro, what are you talking about, bro? She's like, what's up, bro? You good? Yeah, I bet. Say, yeah.
Alright, so we've been filming forever. So we're gonna get off.
We've been filming forever. Now it's time to say bye-bye. If you didn't know, this is a freestyle. We need to talk is going live, yeah. See you whenever this episode gets online, yeah. Yeah, see you whenever this episode gets online. Yeah, I might have make it. And it's something about rapper era. Yeah.
I'll use the million 3 more songs after this.
Yeah, do it.
Let me just drop a mixtape right after this. Let me stop the whole podcast. Let me just do a mixtape.
What's happening, man? Okay, so I'm gonna freestyle. Each person has to give me a word. Alright.
Water.
Water.
Concubine.
Concubine. Jehovah's Witness. Alright. Somebody choose a genre. Rap. Okay, easy.
Mm-hmm.
And so we said water, concubine, Jehovah's Witness.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. See, I've been the man for real and I'm verified. A lot of shorties online wanna be my concubine. And you know that I'm the one I ain't missing. They showing up at my door like these women are Jehovah's Witness. I'm in business and you know I always kill it. Yeah, I'm the one and I don't ever stutter. Smooth like butter. I'm like Bruce Lee, I'm the water. Yeah, and that's word to my mother and my daughter.
Oh, it happens. Oh, it's cool.
We're gonna insert applause because it's only a very few of us. So that's
What is it? Encore!
rap us out of slap. Awesome.
Alright, so you need to talk is million bop. Because we usually say bop, 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 but sometimes 3 bops is not enough. It's a million bop. Yeah.
So there's a hit in the culture.
That's why they can't get enough.
Yeah. Yeah, really, like
what
black
it
the other
is.
day.
So you don't know? My name is Kev Jones. Big up the podcast.
Where can they find you?
They can find me. Well, they can find me. Well, they can find me on social media, on all social media platforms at
Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram,
Pornhub.
TikTok.
you see, like, I thought about it.
You can.
Anyway, my name is Kev Jones, and you can find me on Instagram at kevjones.mp3. You can find me on streaming platforms at Kev Jones. Check out the music. Floating Amapiano remix is out right now. We have some other exciting projects in the works. As I said, Galifestation Volume 2 coming soon, and that's Caribbean soon. You know, not Rihanna soon though. Right, but soon we're working on it. Right, very exciting projects, very exciting collabs, new producers, new artists, and also real vibes. Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks for coming
Being on the ends with my friends, and we need to talk. Come on.
Bye, guys.
Big up. One love.
Baby, hop in the ride, hop in the whip. You got the vibe, you got the grip. Pretty bad freak, and my pretty savage.